All right, everyone, here we go. I threatened it. I did. I threatened it in some reading. I said I was going to do a Leo soap opera this week, and I am. Here it is, right here. I don't know if it's going to be any good. I don't know if we're going to extend it. I don't know, but I know that Jupiter is going direct today, and I am pulling a Leo soap opera. A lot of energy release. Well, I asked the universe. I said, give me a pre-shuffle. I used a couple of different decks. I got pretty much the same answer. I went with this one because I like the pretty colors today, I guess. I don't know. I got a Chariot just on the surface, right? I got a Chariot crossed by an Ace of Pentacles. Somebody knows what they want to do. Somebody's got a plan here. Something about changing their life. They want some fresh energy in their life, all right? And somebody's moving forward with some kind of plan. It's this person. It's the usual person I get for the Leo soap opera. Spoiler alert, right? I'm not really sure what to make of this Page of Pentacles. This was a confusing one for me when I looked at it before I hit the record button. All right. I think somebody's getting strategic. I think somebody knows that somebody stands in the way. Some toxic partner or a family or a job gets in the way of any kind of dream or any kind of manifesting they have. Oh, please, God, give me something good, right? Kind of a thing. And then somebody comes and ruins it. Some toxic energy attached to this person or some kind of connection that's long past its expiration date. I think they're getting clever. I think they're playing chess, not checkers, because I got the Wheel of Fortune here underneath. I think somebody's turning the tables on that toxin. I'm optimistic when I look at this. But I know this energy well. I know this person well. They're worried about, now I'll tell you, they're usually worried about what somebody else thinks. If you've been part of the Leo soap opera a while, you know that. They're worried about what other people think or what it might look like. The good news here, and the reason I'm pulling this on top of Jupiter actually going direct, is because one of the things Jupiter direct does is it prevents people from worrying about what other people think. This particular energy of Jupiter going direct, one of the positive aspects of it is we act more internally. We act more from an internal source than worried about trying to please other people. So that may be why this pre-shuffle on the surface came out the way it did. I do think that they are getting clever. I do think they are. All right, let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot. You're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you are meant to find it. All right, here we go with the Leo soap opera, the March edition. I try to pull one of these a month. I try to. It is hands down one of the top 3 important connections in this cycle. I think it contains the most old souls, to be honest. And old souls get in their way sometimes. Old souls get lost sometimes. And when they do, they tend to really crash quite a bit. Well, they keep therapists in business anyway, I suppose. We're here. Why, card before the cut. Why the fuck are we here? The Empress. That's you. Your energy's attached to that, or your side of the connection is. Roles can be reversed. I can't tell you apart from your soulmate in this cycle, in this Leo angle, because your frequencies are the same. They're very high vibration potential person, very old soul. We're here because of you. Okay, that's what it's saying here. Somebody wishing and hoping. I mean, I don't know. Let's see what comes after the cut. I need more information on that. Yeah. The High Priestess. You're this person's guilty pleasure? Some kind of secret that they keep from people? I've said that to you before. I'll say it again. You're some kind of secret that they keep from people. They fantasize about you quite a bit. It wanted to show itself. I saw the red under there and I went, okay. They do. I'm telling you right now. Leo soap opera, different. Hopefully it's not a family member. I don't think so. This is a very unique thing, the Leo soap opera. You're their secret. You're their secret this, secret that, whatever. You keep them going. I don't know. You make them feel alive. This person doesn't do anything without considering you. You're not even there. They won't buy. I've said it before. I'll say it again. They won't even buy a box of cereal. But, well, what would Steve's viewer think of this? I mean, honestly. I think they're probably, most of them are in this kind of situation, stable situation, married, it's some kind of, again, somebody's married, they're in a toxic relationship, it's past its expiration date, There's no more karmic debt left in it, but they stay because it would look bad if they left. They're trying to keep up appearances. It could be a family thing that's this. It could be a marriage. It could be all of the above, plus a career. It could be all of that. Whatever it is, you owe their little secret. So they got to keep you a secret. I think whoever's attached to them, the implication here is who's ever attached to them doesn't like you. They may even lie about you quite a bit. Say, oh, Steve's viewer, I hate Steve's viewer. They're an asshole. Right? They don't mean that. Oh, trust me, they don't. Well, not with the Empress, the High Priestess, and the Lovers. Oh, fuck no. All right, let's go. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Let's pull a reading. We're going to pull a pyramid. All right? It just fits here. How do they feel about you? How do they see you? What do they think about you? And the potential final outcome at the bottom. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can, especially with this person. It's the same Leo soap opera energy person that I've been pulling on since I got here, and frankly, before I got here. All right? Let's see where we go. Let's do this. So, Leo soap opera. My God. All right. Here we go. Yeah. The overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is 8 swords and 9 cups. I think somebody's sick of thinking about it, worrying about it, fantasizing about it. Somebody's just sick to death of this. The round and round of it. The feeling trapped. The feeling like, what if? I wonder what would have happened. I wonder this. I wonder that. Yeah, I think they're going to make, this is where this person acts. Impulsive actions. This is what they do. That's their own interpersonal cycle too. I've told you. This person comes around every once in a while on a given cycle. They do something crazy. And sometimes they pay for it, and they have to back it off and, do a little, we'll call it PR, but they're probably not on that level. But if they are, then they have to hire a PR agency sometimes. Here comes the impulsive action here. Interesting. It reminds me of the impulsive action, though, that addicts tell themselves, or people that are addicted to things. You don't have to be, I don't have to take it that far, but people who quit smoking do this all the time. Well, maybe I could just, they quit for like 5-10 years, and they go, well, I'll just have one, right? I took 10 years off, I'll just have one, right? Yeah. That's at about 8 a.m., and then by about 2 in the afternoon, they're buying the second pack. Really, honestly, this person here, it is a bit of that. It's a bit of a, once they get started, I fear there's not going to be any going back for them. And I think it's nice. I just hope, again, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We're going to clarify with the little light seer. All right, we're going to do that. We'll see where we go. You are an addiction for this person. There is no doubt about it. You're their little secret. You're their deep, dark secret. You're their fantasy secret. You're still a thing. I don't care how much time passed. All right, how do they feel about you? Hangman. There we go. You could say it's a change in perspective. You could say they have perspective on you. You could say, boom, they figured out how they feel. None of that would be valid. This is exactly what I just said. You're a thing. You're a fixture. You're a fixture in this person's life, in their feelings, in their, I don't even want to say psyche, in their soul. How do they feel about you? That girl walked out in the field, male or female, thought about you for 2 seconds and popped off. Traffic is stopping. There's a road over here. Traffic. What is she doing out there, Daddy? Oh, nothing. Roll them up. There you go. How do they feel about you? A lot. You're a fixture in this person's everything. Oh, what's going on here? I wouldn't worry. I'm surprised. Actually, I'm a little surprised the devil didn't come out here. It's interesting. It's a control. It's very controlled in the current energies. I feel that. It's really strange. But yeah, no, they're well aware that you're not going anywhere. And they feel like now might be the time to do something about it. Okay? If you want to know how they feel about you, it's represented by the sun in the center position here. That's the best I can tell you. These are just like any 3 card I do. These are red, center, left, right. All right. You could read them the other way if you want. It's just, it's sort of like breaking a sentence up. Or Old English versus New English kind of a thing where all the words are jumbled up. But it's easier flow if you read it center, left, right. Okay? Do what you want to do. What do they think about you? How do they see you? Now, this is how they see you. Okay. What else? And the Ace of Cups. I've told you this before. I'll tell you again. It's real simple. You don't even need me for this, do you? Look, he's trying to make a decision. He's not sure. They're not sure if you're single. They're not sure if you've met new love. They're not sure if you still care. They're not sure if you still have feelings, if you're still holding on to feelings. They're not sure. That's what they think about when they think about you, right? You look like you might have something else going on. You look like, somebody else is definitely going to snatch up Steve's viewer. It's in part because, well, no, it's not in part. It's almost in whole because nobody ever gave to this on the level that they should have. And this is how intense it is on their side. Okay? That's hands-free popping off. All right? Male or female, that's some shit right there. All right. Potential final outcome for you. I'm going to take a peek. All right? I always tell you when I do. I'm not going to pull the amazing Kreskin thing. Oh my God, he guessed what the card was. I'm not going to fucking do that to you. Oh, shit. Okay, I took a peek. Your final outcome. I'm going to need to think about this a minute. I won't lie to you about that either. All right, you got to give me a second on this. It'll be just a half a second for you. But for me and Flem the Parrot, it might be a whole lunch and a couple of martinis or Bloody Marys or beers or maybe something stronger. I don't know. It's the Two of Swords. This person likes to save face a lot. This is very strange in this energy because I get communication off this. And I bet when we clarify it, we get something along those lines of someone coming towards you. It wouldn't surprise me. Because somebody here is almost, because they don't know what you're up to. I don't know Steve's viewer is this or that, but they feel all this. We're talking about the sun. You're not going anywhere. You're a fixture. You become a part of them. They go shopping with you, right? They take a shit with you. They take a shower with you. You're there for all of it. You're like, your energy is like right on top. You're just there. You're part of them, right? And then I got the Knight of Cups. They feel like it's time to make a move. I can't take it anymore, right? That kind of a thing. They don't know what you're up to, though. And they're, again, this is somebody who doesn't like to feel stupid. They're about to do something impulsive, very impulsive. You're kind of a goal. So you've got somebody coming towards you who seems, your final outcome is you're a little bit like, what the hell's going on? I don't, they're upset that they're attached to you in some way. Okay? They're upset that they're attached to you. It's the way it reads. I think, and I've said this, I don't know if I said it to you before in another reading or somebody else. I think you feel like you can't say no. That's what I kind of get here. Let me see where we go. Some of you have to be, in order for me to say that can't apply to all of you. But some of you have to be watching the readings going, I just want to see what this person's up to, but I've given up on them, Steve. That's a long overdue era. It's gone, right? But you, in effect, you've been holding on to their energy too. You've each been holding on to each other's energy. It's actually been growing on their side. So if they show up, it's not surprising, you feel like you can't say no. I'm going to see where we go here. I'm going to pull on the Sun. I told you that I had to take a minute. Look at that. It's very strange. It's a very strange energy. I know she's blindfolded. It's your final outcome. I get it. But this person feels frustrated. And I'm not saying that they're blame shifting it onto you. I don't think they are. I just think it's how it feels to you. Right? It's a Two of Swords, right? They're coming. It's two Ace of Swords crossed. But I think the crow's tied to her arms with the wires really kind of sums it up here a little bit. Let's go. I think you're both. It is possible as well. I could interpret it another way. It is possible as well that you each feel you can't escape the other. That's possible too. And that could be for a good number of you. It could be good or bad to feel that way. You know, I mean, I've got people I feel that way about, you know, and it's like some of them it's good. I'm glad I can't get rid of them. And other ones I'm like, I'm stuck with this, you know, kind of, you know, it's like that. It's a fool crossing the sun card in their feelings for you. It's growing on their side. The feelings keep renewing. This person, I think, has daydreams about you. I saw that in the cut card section. I think they have daydreams about you. I think they create little new journeys and new things and eras. I wouldn't be surprised if they got a stack of folders on their hard drive all around you. And I know some of you think I'm crazy for saying that. First of all, I am crazy. But I'm telling you right now, for some of you, this final outcome, this is like 100 things. That's why I had to take a break for a second and look at it. For some of you, you're blown away how attached this person is to you. You finally see, oh my God. You know, you think I'm crazy? How about the person with all the folders in their computer? You're the reason this person gets up in the fucking morning. For all of you, whatever level it is, okay? They're not happy in their life. What's on top? 10 of Pentacles. They dream about it. I'm telling you, they dream about this with you. How great it would be. How terrific it would be. Why is that here? And the Eight of Swords, which is I love it when the overall energy shows up in the reading. It's perfect. Why is that here? Because they don't have it. They're tired of thinking about it. It's what I said. They're tired. They've overthought it to death. I mean, it is, I'll give it to you this way. I'll give it to you as the overthinking aspect. Because each card is a medium. It reflects energy, but there are aspects. There's various angles. The overthinking aspect, they've overdone it. That dog has a name. He's got a vet appointment on Thursday, right, at 2 p.m. They're making sure that you know about that. I mean, there's a lot that's happening here that you would be surprised to find out how attached your energy is to this person. You're tied to this person in a big way. I think they influence you as well at a distance. I think in this current energy, at some point in the near future, you find that out. You figure that out. You see evidence of that. Okay? I'm telling you, that's unreal. I was also going to say, and I didn't know what was under this at the time, when I first threw the Fool card here, my first instinct was this thing keeps rebooting over and over again. And each time it does, it gets stronger and stronger on their side. And then I just happened to catch it. The Death card is underneath the Fool. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's on, let me tell you. I'm going to pull on the Hangman. Why not? Right? You don't have anything else to do you? I mean, I don't. You can always put the video on 2x. I talk real fast. I sound like a cartoon character, but it cuts the time in half if you got to be somewhere. Maybe I know your dog has a vet appointment on Thursday, so you know, you can always do that. I don't have that luxury because I got to pull the reading, right? So I mean, the Hangman. Why is it here? So all you got to really hope for is that I don't have anything else to do. You can always come back and watch the reading later, I suppose. It'll be there unless I say something crazy and YouTube pulls it down. I mean, free speech is gone to shit. You know, they got all kinds of rules now. If you're against this or you're against that, you're not going to get any ad revenue. If you're just that, oh my God. I can't keep up with it anymore. It's crazy. They sent us this thing a long time ago, back when the Ukraine thing was going on, that if anybody spoke out against Ukraine, you weren't going to get ad revenue and stuff like that. I mean, it's crazy. Then for a little while, we were for Putin, and then we're not. I mean, I'm confused. So I just don't say anything. I don't know who we're for anymore. The Hangman, why is it here? This is me. I don't know. All right, here we go. Tell me about the Hangman. So, other than free speech issues, right, which I probably just violated, who the fuck knows, the video should still be here for you to watch anytime you want. Hey, Ace of Cups. That's an Ace of Cups. I like to look where else it appears in the reading. Now, it's up here in the 5D, in the feelings, in the soul. This person's holding on. Look, it's what I told you about this Hangman. You're not going anywhere. You're a fixture in this person. You're a part of this person. All right? You shit together, you walk together, you eat together, you shop together, you shower together, all of it. All of it. It has to rub off on you in some way. Some of it leaks out onto you. But for them, it's a secret. It's a secret love, like an old casserole they keep covered in cellophane, stuck into the back of the fridge. And they cover it with stuff around it so no one else finds it, so they're the only ones who get to eat it. You know, that kind of thing, right? Anybody with siblings or roommates knows about that. You know, that's kind of what's going on here. You're the secret, but some of it's seeping out. I wonder if it's seeping out in their life. Like, you know, their toxic spouse or something. They like accidentally screamed out your name. I mean, I don't know. What's going on? What's on top? The King of Cups. They hold back the love. Again, it's about holding back. This person's afraid to share it. Normally, this person's afraid to share the feelings for you. They're afraid to share their feelings for you to themselves, not just to you. So don't feel bad, all right? Even the bird just laughed. I don't know if you can hear him laughing in the background, but that usually means I'm spot on, you know. He's a better energy reader than I am on any day, but he has a little trouble with English, you know. I mean, so do I. But you can kind of understand me anyway. Why is the King of Cups here? Wheel of Fortune. They're not sure. They feel like they want to tell you how they feel. They're not sure what your reaction is because the Ace of Cups is crossing here and it's here. It ties over to here where they're not sure what you're up to. They don't know. I don't know. What should I do? Right? It's a bit of that. Okay. All right. Let's pull on the Knight of Cups. Let's go. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Why is it here? What's going on? Tell me about it. Four of Swords. I say this sometimes in the Taurus angle. When I pull the monthly readings and I do the zodiac fly through or the weekly stuff, when I get to, I say you're this person's medicine. You're like penicillin for this person. You kill the toxin. You make the toxin bearable for them. You kill the toxin. It's really what's going on here. But you yourself are a toxin, right? That's why I compare you to penicillin. You yourself are kind of toxic, and you kill the toxic that's around them. But because they have all these feelings for you that they hold up, net, this person ends up sitting in toxin or feeling bad. Basically, you leave them with a bit of a stomach ache, but you do make the even worse toxin around them bearable. All right, what's on top? Knight of Wands. Why is that a knight on a knight? It's interesting. Why is that here? I see. I knew. Oh yeah. Can I get a bridge here? I'm asking the universe, not you. Don't worry about it. Sometimes the answer is no, and I won't pull it. Somebody asked me about that once. Did the universe ever say no? Sometimes it doesn't feel right to pull it, so I don't. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't. But yeah. The Hermit. I'm going to rephrase, if I may. I've got the little song in my head, Your Love is Like Oxygen, right? It's an old song from back in the day. You know. You're like oxygen to this person. This person doesn't want, once this person, they sneak time with you whenever they can. Whenever they can feel you, they do. Whenever it is, if it's quiet time and they're watching TV with their toxic partner, you know, they think about you. They sneak it in when they can. There's a lot of energies here, but that's how I'm going to read that. I like that. I love it. You're like oxygen for this person. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're confused. Okay. Well, let's pull on that. But you do bring a lot of healing to this person. I'll tell you what, you make them want to put 10 swords in their fucking life and get the fuck out. There he is, by the way. There he is. All crossing here. There he is. It's the obsession. You make them want to make, man, this person, when they get, if they, this is why the Knight of Wands is here. They get in, they get out, right? Quickly. They don't think about you too long. If they think about you or feel about you, I should say, if they allow themselves to feel you too long, then this devil gets in their head. They start to get obsessed. They're like, I need to get free. I need to break free. And for some reason, they usually say, I need to walk away and go toward 9 cups, right? And for some reason, they can't escape that damn comfort of the pentacle and all of that, It's very, so then I got the whole story here, and then they distract themselves with the 8 of Pentacles. Focus on some kind of project or something like that. Yeah, they can't feel you for too long. All right. That means if you are in the spank bank, it's a quick one. Right? It doesn't take long. It doesn't take very long at all. All right. Here we go. All right. 7 cups. Tell me about the 7 cups. That's pretty wild that the whole story was in the environmental energy. Oh, that's fucking great. All right, let's go. 7 cups. Tell me about it. Okay. All right. The Chariot. Didn't we start with a Chariot? I don't know. I might have dreamt it. I think we started with a Chariot from the big deck here. They want to come towards you. They're thinking about it. When they look at you, they go, I want to ride that. Okay, can I put it that way? I mean, they are determined to find out some stuff. They might be researching you. They're determined. This is determination. It's one of the meanings. It's there. They're determined to find out what you're up to. There also may be some distance, geographical distance, dare I say, between you and this person that they're trying to figure out how to overcome. Well, how would we overcome that? They're in England and I'm in Canada. What are we going to do? I don't know. They have planes now, I guess. I don't know. What's on top? The Knight of Cups. You might remember him from right there. Why is that here? The 6 of Swords. Look at that. You can also take a boat. If you're in Canada, they're in England, you could take a boat. Look at that. I would get something a little faster than that. It might take a while. Yeah. It's what I said. Somebody doesn't know if you're free or if you still have feelings, or they're going to try to put the feelers out. They're going to see what happens, right? They're going to see if it's safe to come and talk to you. This is smoothing things out or whatever, but it's somebody waiting for calm waters to see what's up, to figure out if it's safe. They might ask some people about you. They might research about you. They might post on read your social media, maybe even like a couple of things and see what you do. Might. This is a soft touch. Okay. All right. Ace of Cups. Why is it here? Tell me about it. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. That's not funny. He's laughing a lot today. What's his story? All right, here we go. My goodness. All right. The devil came back. I don't know. In the environmental energy, I'm not sure. What's on top? 10 swords and the 4 of swords. It's all about this here. I think this person got themselves convinced. I don't know if I've said this before. I'm not sure if this person suffers from depression or not. I'm not sure. They seem to have energy dips. Like when I look at the energy of this incoming energy, I see it's like a sine wave, right? On an O-scope, meaning it kind of comes down like it's like this. It's like down. There's just peaks and troughs and things like that. And the troughs are deep. We're in a trough right now, which is actually okay, as long as it's a trough that's tied to one of their impulsive cycles. Now, either they're going to say something crazy on fucking social media that they're going to have to take back later. Whoa, I'm going to take that back. That came out by accident. Or they're going to do something impulsive and come towards you. I feel like they come towards you more than anything else. But yeah, somebody it's sort of a woe is me. Oh, you're not going to be interested. The conclusion they've got, the safe conclusion for them that they're starting from is that you're not available anymore. Too much time has passed. Fuck it, I should just let this go. But they can't, for reasons I've already explained. All right, let's go. 2 swords. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's see where we go. 2 of swords. Final outcome for you guys. Very interesting. I like it. All right. Let's see where we're at. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. What's the final on this for my viewer? Right? I said viewer, singular. There's one left. I believe it. Ace of Pentacles, crossing here. Look, I'm going to say this, and you may not agree with it yet. I reserve my right to say I told you so, but I won't say I told you so because it's a shitty thing to say to somebody. But it feels to me, this is Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. It's a terrific thing. It finally arrives. You know, Grandma, we sent her to pick up our pizza, right, a long time ago. Well, she came back. We're not so sure. We already ate. We're not so sure we want that pizza now, and it's all moldy and cold and drippy and shit, right? You get something, you want it here. You do. And you're just, your reaction to it is to, well, I'm going to say to run and hide a little bit. And I have to phrase this right. Otherwise, I'm definitely wrong. Imagine this person who we're talking about here reaches out. I think it kind of freaks you out a little bit that they reach out. You weren't actually expecting to hear from this person. You weren't actually expecting to have it come out your way, right? Because they're the Burger King or Queen. They get it their way, right? That's the only way I could phrase it. I don't think you ever expected to actually hear. Now you get a chance to rebuild and start over with this person. There is an opportunity here. I don't think you feel, I'm going to stand by what I said earlier, I don't think you feel like you can say no. And I'm not really sure if that's directed towards them or yourself. Like if I say no, then why did I watch all these tarot readings? Why was I, whatever, why was I worried about, why am I reacting this way? Well, maybe you don't like cold pizza. I don't know. I just think you never thought Grandma was going to get there. Right. Okay, it is what it is. What's on top? What did I say? It's what I said. Look at him. He's sitting there. He's blown away that the plant, it grew. Mom, it grew. Right? Oh my God. Right? Of course he still lives with his mom. Look at him. Right? Mom, it grew. Right? There you go. It's a bit of that. I mean, it's a bit of that. You never expected it, and now it's here. Now it's happening. All right. All right, here we go. It's like the first day of school, the way it feels to me. When you're a kid and you get out of school for summer vacation, I remember that's the greatest day ever. That day, that first day of summer vacation, you think the first day of school is never going to come. Oh my God, it's like 40, 50 days away. Woohoo! Or some places longer. But where I grew up, in the main place where I was a little kid in elementary school, we got out of school around June 20th, and we went back to school just after Labor Day in September. You thought that day was never coming, right? And it shows up like that. Then it's there. Then it's the night before that day, and then it's there. Then you're standing there waiting for the bus at the bus stop, right? With the wrong sneakers on, like I always used to say, right? Oh, God, I said Reebok, not Robok. What the fuck? I'm going to get killed here. All right. It finally grew. Why is that here? The Empress. What's the bridge? Yeah. Queen of Cups. I knew it was going to be something like that. I fucking knew it. It's the most love I could pull from the day. It's just, again, you get a chance to give and receive some love from this person. I just feel like your reaction to it is a little off. There's a lot of love here. These are read with this. I don't think this person ever thought they'd come toward you or you two would ever cross paths again. This can be as simple as just crossing paths with this person again. It can be. I'm just reading energy. All you got to do is catch my drift here. And certainly you'd admit, some of you anyway, a good number of you, that you don't ever, you never really expected it. This is just, what this is saying is why. This is telling us why your reaction is so, oh my God, run and hidey. I never thought this day would come, sort of a thing. Well, I never actually thought it would grow. What am I going to do now? They're all popping up out of the ground. It is what it is. It's because of how much love is here, how much you care about this person, and how much this person sent you into a tizzy. I mean, they may have started this person probably makes up a whole era in your life. I mean, you'll remember, if nothing ever happens with this connection. The Leo soap opera connection is very strong. That's why I have a Leo soap opera, right? Do I have a fucking Libra soap opera or a Scorpio? I don't. This is the thing. It's this specific connection. It's crazy town. It's huge. If nothing ever happens with this connection, you'll remember this person on your fucking deathbed one day. You live to be 119. I don't care. You'll remember this person. Oh, yeah, I remember I used to watch tarot readings with this guy, Steve. He died some time ago. But I'm still here thinking about this motherfucker. Right, there you go. That's a bit of that. There's a lot. That's why these cards came out. There's a lot of love. All right. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Let's see where we go here. just unbelievable. I can't get past the feelings that they have. I can't find the words to tell you how much this person thinks, dreams, fantasizes. It came out all the way through here. You are a fixture. I want to pull on that. I want to extend this, and I want to pull the shit out of that sun right there. Okay? For once. Normally, you know what? Awesome. For once. Normally I want to pull the shit out of a devil for the fucking Leo soap opera. No. This time I want to pull the shit out of the sun. That way, maybe, because there is a lot of love here, maybe if this person does show up, this is minor arcana, the Two of Swords. Doesn't have to happen. It's not. There's nothing, it's up to your free will whether you get in two swords or not. I don't want you to be surprised. You throw seeds in the ground and it grew. Remind me of my friend. I had a friend of mine did that. He threw some weed seeds out into the ground in his backyard and they grew and he was surprised. Oh my God, it grew. Oh, where the fuck do you think weed comes from, you moron? Of course they grew. It is what it is. There's a lot of love here. This connection it's like a drug on some level for each of you. I don't want you to be surprised that it actually happened. You should be surprised if it doesn't. Because there's a lot of love here. And that's why these cards is the most love I could pull from the deck. And it's the fucking Empress, the best hits in the tarot. This is the best connection in the tarot, I think. In this particular soulmate cycle, the Leo soap opera is the shit. This is great. And I've said about this person, I actually like them. I like their soul. It's a free spirit. It's an old soul. Older than mine, I have said. Oh, I guarantee it. Got me beat. They just got themselves surrounded by people that just ruin it. They didn't get that, held them back. No. We must stay behind these walls. Kind of a thing. I don't know. It usually only happens to like celebrity types and people marry into political families and things like that. Usually that type of thing, a free spirit gets sort of stifled. Otherwise, a free spirit in one of those families ends up in the tabloids. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really. And nobody needs that kind of bullshit. So, but again, there's some kind of status that they're trying to protect. Anyway, they care less about it in this energy. Thanks to Jupiter going direct in Cancer. So let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. We'll go pull some wicked voodoo on this, on the sun. All right, look at this shit. 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. I love that. Right there. There you go. Who was it who threw the seeds? Oh, God, I got to ask my wife which one of our crazy friends threw the seeds and were surprised they grew. Moron. It's a good thing you live in California. I'll tell you what. 8 of Cups crossing the 2 of Pentacles. These are red, center, left, right. You know what? What's under the 8 of Cups first? Oh, my party girl. I love that. Yeah, that fits with the theme here. I'm reminded of a song again. I'm not going to sing it. Oh, no, I'm not. And you're not going to sing it either. You're not a songbird, believe me. Right? Okay. A songbird, parrots or not. This is it. The wait is over. Right? It's a song probably from the 80s or some shit, isn't it? This is it. The wait is over. That's what it says. This is it. The wait is over. That's it. We're walking away. No more holding on the energy. No more whatever. Okay? Now, can they change their mind? Can something go wrong? Yes. But in this energy here, it's less likely. Believe it or not. It really is. They're more willing to roll the dice in this energy. Just because of Jupiter going direct, and it's a lucky influence. I mean, if you're a Cancerian, at the very least, your luck is about to improve like a motherfucker over the next week or two. All kinds of things are gonna start going your way. So if you happen to be a Cancerian in this Cancer-themed cycle, but part of the Leo soap opera, oh yeah, I mean, if nothing else, you'll start to see some signs of it. Even if they chicken out, they're still going to do something. Check your stats on your social medias. Check for any anomalies, any weird things. If you have something where people can leave comments, check the comments. Look for weird fucking usernames. They might try that kind of shit. They're still overthinking this a lot. But either way, according to the last message to you, the wait is over. You and this person, your connection is shifting gears. All right? Cup, a chance. It's a court card. It's close to major arcana. It's close. A chance to exchange fluids. Right? Might be a chance to exchange. A fluid exchange might be able to happen here now. A chance to at least have a heart-to-heart talk anyway. A cup-to-cup talk is in the cards, shall we say. Now, if you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. I'm not going to always extend these, but I'll tell you what, this is an incredible read. I love this. So I'm going to do that. And I think I want to pull primarily on the sun. I don't have any real bullshit on the table. I really don't. And even the bird just agreed with me. You agree, right? Yeah, see, he agrees. He's a Pisces, All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.